morning, artists. Today we are going to be learning how to draw and color our own owl. So let's get started. Our first step on our owl today is going to be to find some circles to trace, and we are going to trace those two big eyes. In order to know where we're going to put those eyes, let's go ahead and make the top of our owl's head. Let's make one small triangle right near the edge of our paper near the top. We're just making the top of our triangle, not the bottom. And then let's go all the way across to the other side and make another little triangle. Those are his little ears poking up. Now, underneath that, we're gonna make his eyes. So if you think about two eyes, they should be kind of spaced apart like this. So you can put your little cup down and hold it, and this is where it's sometimes a little tricky to trace, but it will give you really nice big circle eyes for your owl. There's one eye, and over here, I'll try to make it right across, is a second eye. Now there's some different ways that we can make these eyes look, but for today, let's go ahead and make him have some sleeping eyes. So in the middle, I'm gonna make his eyes look like they're sleeping. Maybe it's the daytime. And then I'm gonna make another circle around like this. If you would like to make your owl be awake, you can do that. The next step we're gonna do is we're gonna make a beak, and a beak is going to be an upside down triangle there in the middle. And now we want to make the rest of our owl's body. So we're going to leave a little space for feet. So around about an inch from the bottom, go ahead and put a little dot. And then I want you to, with your finger, trace down a nice curve that hits at that dot. And then goes back up to the other ear. So once you've traced it with your finger, then go ahead and draw it with your Sharpie. If it doesn't hit the dot exactly, that's okay. So you can come down or you can go up. I prefer to go down. Now some of us will have skinnier owls, some of us are going to have fatter owls. It will all be different. So our next step is we are going to make a line straight across under his eyes and beak to separate his eyes from his body. And now we're going to make some wings. So what I'm going to do for wings is I'm going to make 3 curved lines that go down like this. They go down from the flat horizontal line to the side of his body. And then on the other side, I'm going to try to do mostly the same thing. Those are his wings. I think we could do even one more line. Now we want to make some feathers. And so to make feathers, I'm going to make some bumps here, some partial ovals, I guess, that come down. And then I'm going to make some that overlap. So they're going to go behind. They're kind of like the bottom of a 0. And I'll keep making those feathers all the way across. If yours are smaller or bigger than mine, that's fine. I'm going to do it all the way until I get to the bottom. Good work. Now we're going to make his feet. How should we make his feet? We could make his feet some different ways. One easy way is just to make it look like he has some big claws coming down out of his belly. He's sitting on his feet, and so we can't see his legs, we just see those claws coming down. And now let's make the claws grab onto a branch. So let's make that branch just go right across behind his little feet. Good work. Now that you've made this nice owl, we're going to take some time to color him. One thing we're going to look at when we're coloring the owl is using craftsmanship. Craftsmanship just means doing our best work and being very careful in what we do. When we color with markers, we can make it look really messy, or we can make it look really great. And so I'm going to teach you some ways to make it look really great. First of all, in your bigger areas, I would suggest that you go around the edge with your color first. That way you're not going to end up accidentally going out of the lines. So first, I'll go around the edge of my space. And obviously we're not using realistic colors for our owls. You can choose any colors that you want. Once you go around the edge, you might want to go around the edge of the inside parts too. Then when you're ready to start coloring with your marker, you're going to color in the same direction and you're going to fill in all the white space. So instead of coloring like this, you're going to color like this, back and forth. You're using the side of your marker, not the tip of your marker, and that gives you a broader space of color. All right, for your smaller areas, you're going to use that same technique. So you're going to choose a different color. Let's do his beak. We'll go around the edge, and then we'll go back and forth in the same direction to fill in the white space. For our eyes, we'll go around the edge, back and forth to fill in our white space. Once you get down to your wings and your feathers, you might want to think about doing a pattern. So I'm going to start with one color here and I'm going to do the same over here for the corner, and then I'll choose another and I'll make a pattern. I'll make these 4 colors in order on this wing, and I'll make them also on this wing over here. You can use all your colors in the center, but I think I might just use 2 colors in the center. I might use orange and blue, and I might do all my feathers that way in a pattern. You're finished! There shouldn't be any white left on your owl, and it looks great. I hope you had fun.